Hey everyone, I'm Jackie Larahair, the Tigress of the Light. I'm an author, spiritual mentor, light language linguist, and the developer of Fractaline Healing. Today, I would love to channel for you the Centurions. They have been bugging me. They want to come in and have something. They have something to say. I don't know what it is. So this will be great to find out. I'm curious. So before we get started, as always, please tune into your feet so you can ground this energy. Super important that you be that lighthouse and you bring in these energies and ground them right into the earth. This is not only going to be the best way to help the earth's evolution and to raise the vibration of the planet, but it's also going to be your best way to assimilate and integrate these energies into your being. That's the whole point with all these channelings, is to integrate them within the body and being. And a score of, oh my goodness, I'm so like wanting to get channeling. I can't even speak English right now, but tuning into the heart space is equally as important, because the heart is going to be opening us up to all these different frequencies. It is the bridge between the lower aspects and the higher aspects. And so it's the way that the energy can come in and be assimilated into and within and around the being. Okay, wow, I'm getting more grounded myself. Sometimes when the galactics come in, we get a little bit like excited and forget the importance of grounding, which is one of the reasons why I tell you, lovely people out there, to ground. It gives me a chance to remember myself. So feeling into the feet, feeling into the heart space, you can breathe slowly and deeply, feeling into these areas, becoming nice and present within your body. Okay, so we're going to find out who it is that we're channeling today. So the Centurions, as some of you know, are kind of the librarians of the universe, and their dialect is very interesting. It isn't universal light language. It is specific to them. It is a Centurion light language, but because they hold the library for the whole galaxy, all these different dialects are held within the library, so they kind of have access to all the different dialects, and so they themselves are very good at translating amongst the different galactic beings. So if you have someone from, let's see, the Pleiadians, and you have someone from Sirius, and let's say they don't have the skill to communicate with one another, then the Centurions are saying that they actually can act as translators. So what's interesting, it's not translating from Pleiadian into the Syrian language. It's actually that they take what the Pleiadians say, and then they speak it in Centurion, and now anybody else can understand it. So they're not doing a direct translation. They're doing it's like a universal translation, but it's more of a galactic Milky Way kind of translation. Yeah, galactic as in galaxy translation, not universe in the totality of all the galaxies. It's although that's an interesting question. Do you translate for all? And the answer is no. They translate for this particular Milky Way galaxy. There you go. Okay, so I have an affiliate with the Centurions. So I've had whatever lifetimes within that star system, and they're very intelligent. They're very intelligent beings. They're very unemotional in a lot of ways, but they're refining their emotional skills because they want to work with humanity more, and they realize how emotional humans are. So they want to help with that. They want to help themselves evolve by watching our emotional bodies, and they're actually saying that they're trying on the emotional body. They're learning from the human, and as part of their own evolution, and feel, because the emotional body is so important. They're noticing with humanity, it gives a lot of feedback. I know a lot of us find it to be a little obnoxious at times to be so emotional, but it really is a wonderful feedback system. So they're reminding us actually of the importance of that body, and as part of a symbiotic relationship, in them wanting to understand more about the emotional body of the human, they want to also give back to the emotional body. They want to help us, because they have this perspective of being able to see how the emotional body works for most of humanity, which is in a lot of ways dysfunctional. And they see how that could be refined and upgraded. So they're offering a light language channeling activation to help us elevate our emotional body into a more functional, more coherent body, which I think is just wonderful. I'm ready for an emotional upgrade. I don't know about you guys, but I'll take it. Okay. All right. So once again, feet, heart space, nice slow breaths. And we're doing a light language emotional body upgrade. Kiana akamotana isiki chukuma tukukumana to patatiya sakada tikimatrishkamana. You're going to feel the energy moving from your crown down your spine. Remember, this is galactic energy, so it is coming in from above. But it's very important that we first begin by opening the light channel and bringing the energy right down. Remember, we're feeling into our feet to help facilitate this process. The emotional body is, of course, very sensitive, and it won't just open up very easily. So we need to make sure that the nervous system is balanced and open to receiving such an upgrade. So remembering, you're keeping your breath nice and slow and deep. Feeling into your heart space, breathing with the heart. Poshi dakina kopotana. Sada digana kopotakana di sadayi chikamatokoptan. Padayasaki takanokada danadi sichi datari satakana takani ganadari satokana. Padatana so tatatana de tanakimato. Patia kanata tokama. Satila ishira takina taki satakina tokopatoshuknao papanao papanao patanana dao tatanana tokamasa mo patanana tatanao patia shikina tokumata na ishio pakana dao pariasho parata takanana sho papanesa patpananesa pikino kopokuna shanto patpanana tashakano apai shukuno takana pakina sai sanakotana watching no tama. Hopefully you're feeling nice and calm, but I'd still like you to continue feeling into your heart space and your feet. Body feels nice and ready to receive. So now we're going to call forward the emotional body. Paisho tarai. Para tokamana tokamanas, nice and soft. Inakamotana kopo. Pada dana. Pana tana so takani kina. Tatakaneti kina. Kamotama shi tatakamatana ko. Takani kana tokabatano. Payaso takamata. And if you feel any resistance, I would like for you to take this opportunity, if it feels right for you, to acknowledge that resistance and then consciously choose to release it, to let it go. You can even say that you're choosing to receive this upgrade and I am choosing to let go of all that no longer serves me in accordance with my love. Pai Canada yeso gamada jana dia sadakana tia chana banat kinasi tatakane china tranatana palini dordo kutadare sio para takano apeti shatakane ya papa no papa isaki papa nasi canada kuportana panasi pish canada yesaka di Canada gibade yesaki yata kubuchi kamada yesana yamno bada hayata rana de lacy yata masa diata kubashikana tikana kushika pati Katagisa, Katagin, Tekadin, Tekadin, Katadin, 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 Hanno, 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 Pana eso. Nice deep breath. Feeling into the heart, feeling into the feet. Gina oishino, ogina asi, tata kredidi, tata gumata, tata isa, 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 guma. Patina kopata isi, tata ida kanatia, tokopata kopatana, sukuchita. Puchikna tiat komatana asi, tatadi, satadi, 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 pomaso. Piat kana de la ishugamadi chakamato dana si takana tagina, si kanato panadi kanango takani takando katadi katano takani takano takani takano takani takano takani takano takani takano takani takano hona. Hona, I think that's commander. She got a sugar matter, copa, many is a pater shoba, which she got my tea, but I use commander is a good mata. Hoshima deep breath, Hishikamanda Kamanda, deep breath, Gina feeling the softness, Gijikamanda Gamanda Gamana, Sana Gamanda through your whole body, soft energy, Gana de Gamanda Yunosakanana is within and around your body, Gana de Gamana Noma, Pada de Gamana, this softness is coherence, and ultimately how you would feel every single moment of every single day. No matter how challenging life is, you have this softness to anchor yourself into. So you process your life with so much more ease because you meet life with softness as opposed to the reactivity. You meet it with softness. Deep breaths again. Nice and relaxed. Just cycling the energy now. In a moment, we're going to change the direction of the cycle. So we're going to tune back into our feet, feeling your feet. Okay, we're going to change the direction of the cycle. Earth energy coming up through the body now. Staying so beautifully soft, silky soft, cotton ball soft, feather soft, payosokamanati, poshiganata kamadanto takinata naso kamati atakamoto shikano, tatati sata, tatati sata, tatati sata, and centering into the heart. Well, thank you so much for joining me with this very beautiful channeling. What a wonderful upgrade. I'm very, very grateful for that Centurion group who are able to help us elevate our emotional body. Hopefully we see some wonderful shifts in the way that we navigate our world around us. And so as you go forward in your life, understand this can take anywhere between 24 and 72 hours to integrate. Drink lots of water, but also give yourself the opportunity to respond differently. These shifts can be so profound. They can be very, very life-changing. So be open to that. Be open to your responses being different, and even allow yourself to feel a little bit surprised. Oh, wow. That was a much more balanced response to that. Normally I would have done blah, 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 but now I'm like, oh, that feels better. So that's the idea with this. We want to really allow the new habits to take place, and our field is our first our aura, our energetic field is our first point of contact out into the world, right? So when we have an interaction with something that is would have been, let's say, disruptive to our peace, our field is what senses that first. And then it comes to the body, and then the body has its way with the chakra system of processing it. And we either process it well or we don't, and everything in between. So the field is the first line in a way of defense, but it's not about being defensive. It's about sensing. It's about perceiving. It's about interacting. And so what's just gone into our emotional body, and which is inclusive of the energy field, is a greater level of understanding and compassion, and a greater tolerance to the different energies and dynamics out there, so that we don't get quite so disturbed. If the energy in the field can play with those harsher energies with a little more ease and a little more grace, you're not going to take it on in the body nearly as much. So just be expecting a softer way of navigating the world going forward. And I'd love to hear your experience. So give it a few days, give it a couple of weeks, and then pop back in and let us know. And you can always email us too. I love getting your emails. So I don't always get a chance to respond, but please do email me if you have any questions. I can always try to do a video, and I always love to hear your feedback and responses. So massive blessings, everybody. Wishing you the most wonderful, amazing, and fantastic week. All blessings.